Abnormal Family. Got one I want to share with you. This video is going to go with tomorrow night's live on the Little People. Now, I think by doing this video, it's going to help you all kind of understand what we're going to be talking about as far as the Little People. I look forward to doing the live tonight, which actually is tonight because I'm actually recording this at 2 in the morning. So I'll be editing and everything and putting this out at 2 in the morning. So it never ends, right? And I still got to prepare for Saturday's live and then another video release. But the Little People in Hawaii, there the little ones are called, and I'll make sure I get this right, the Menehune. They live far out in the forest and are excellent craftspeople. They adapt to building things like ponds and structures and irrigation canals. Some of these structures claims to have been built by the Menehunen are still around today. The Cherokee had their own legends of little forest people that included places like, well, right here. So if something unexplainable and mischievous happens at your house, here's a possible reason. And they're talking about Oklahoma. I'm probably not going to pronounce this right either, so I'm just going to spell it to you. Yunwitsunsdi, meaning little people, and also called, I believe it's Nunahi, meaning people that live anywhere, are said to be a race of people no taller than knee-high. They are good-looking people and have long hair that almost touches the ground. They live far away in the wilderness in such places as on top of distant mountains or remote caves. They are said to live in comfortable underground houses, and they also live in tunnel networks. There are actual locations where they are said to live in their underground townhouses, places like Blood Mountain here in Georgia. Blood Mountain in Georgia's sixth highest peak and is north of, I'm probably going to kill this word, Dahlonega. Another location they're supposed to have built is Nicoasi Mountain in North Carolina. Stories abound in the Uni being mischievous, but also them helping out. It is said that they can turn invisible, which they have later, the Indians said, meant that they were good at camouflage. They're not cloaking, they're just very good at camouflage. And that they can move from place to place instantaneously, and in one story take on the appearance of a full-sized human. They can help lost people find their way back and are known to help people in times of war, even becoming warriors for the Cherokee to help defeat enemies. It is said that they are black, some are white, and some are golden like the Cherokees. Sometimes they speak in the Cherokee language and sometimes they speak in their native tongue. There are these groups of these Nunahi that are called the Rock people, the Laurel people, and the Dogwood people. The Rock people are the mean ones. They might cause anything from causing someone to lose their way to throwing rocks at people who might have found something in the forest and taken it without asking permission. If you're walking in the forest and you find a knife or an artifact or something that does not belong there, it says that you should not take it because it will follow you home. It's apparent that the Nunahi traveled with the Cherokee on the Trail of Tears when they were removed west to what is now Oklahoma. Along the way, they are said to have aided the Cherokee, and in their strange account of sightings in Oklahoma that dates before the Civil War. Near Park Hill, in what was then Indian country, two fox hunters were traveling with their dogs. The dogs picked up a scent and basically went crazy chasing something. The two men, George Merle and Mr. Latta, then spotted a small being running in front of the dogs. The little man then suddenly disappeared and the dogs gave up chase, lying down to rest. The two men were amazed by the unexplainable thing they had just seen, but also what they had just seen that also threw them off. The little people were accompanied by a Sasquatch, and it said that the Sasquatch and the little people do cohabitate together. In modern times, there's a story of a young girl who couldn't sleep in her room at night because the little man in her closet. After several nights of the little girl going into her parents' room to sleep, the dad went in and addressed the little man. He couldn't see him, but the daughter could. He told the little man he could stay if he didn't cause trouble with the little girl, but that if he continued, he would bring someone in from the tribe or a preacher, and he would dispel the Nunahi. After that, things quieted down, and it makes you think, what did he really make a deal with? Probably not a good idea to do that. Probably should have just got rid of it with a preacher. There's a book out there that tells about the building of the Western Carolina University of, I believe it's Cullowhee, North Carolina, and some of the archaeological finds made during the construction. While excavating for the college, tunnels were found as well as some items of Cherokee background. But one of the most interesting finds was a small skull. A professor kept it on his desk and assumed it was a young child's skull. But another professor came by, and when he looked, he noticed it had wisdom teeth, meaning that the person was in their late teens to early 20s, in other words, an adult. Perhaps a tribe of North American type pygmies existed. There is many documentations of these in hieroglyphics, books, and other personal sightings. These creatures are well known, and they are probably still running around today. They are also known to be friends of the Sasquatch. My cousins, I told you, they saw the little people at the swinging bridge, and they never went back down there. They said they followed them out of there, and they were late coming out one day from a bridge behind my granny's. And on their way out, they were giggling and laughing, looking around trees, throwing sticks and rocks at my cousins. And they never went back, and that was a very popular place for us to go because we were comfortable there. We played there a lot during the day, and for them not to go back, something really bad had to have happened. Hey guys, I look forward to seeing you on the live tonight. Don't forget 7:45 p.m. tonight, Central Standard Time. We're going to do it every Saturday night. We're going to be live at 7:45 Central Standard Time. Come and join us. Let's talk about little people and whatever else pops up. Bring your questions with you, and we'll do our best to answer them. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep your head on a swivel. Until next time, don't be something's dinner.